Marked 50 years since Laredo Air Force Base ceased their operations in the Gateway City. This year, a local veteran and advocate has embarked on a new journey to capture and preserve the impact left behind by the airbase and those who served. Our Alex Cano has more on the initiative and what one local veteran who served in Laredo experienced during his time on the base. Alex.
Much is gone. Some of it remains. You can see the Laredo International Airport from a distance, but that wasn't always the case. Between the 1940s to 1970s, this was home to the Laredo Army Airfield, later known as the Laredo Air Force Base. One of the thousands of men who served at the Laredo base was Kevin Wayne Morrison Sr.
I was a aircraft maintenance specialist here. I worked on T-38 jet trainers that they had here. And that's what my job was, to ensure they were airworthy and that they were ready to fly at any given moment.
Enlisting all the way from Pennsylvania. Laredo looked very different when Kevin first arrived 50 years ago.
Why have a base here? There's nothing, but when we first got here, we'd hang out at the lake when it was free on Sundays and all that. And where the library is on base now, that's where McPherson ended. All that was Monte.
Shortly after his arrival, within months, Kevin received word that the base was ceasing their operations.
I enjoyed Laredo, and when they said it was closing, I thought, oh no, man, we just got here.
However, the Gateway City had already caught his heart by meeting a woman who later became his wife.
Dated, like I said, 3 days, and I took off, but it was a lasting impression. I think that's one I fell in love with. As they say, you drink the water, you always come back to Laredo.
Kevin and others were reassigned to other bases across Texas, many outside the state, others even outside the country. But many, like Kevin, did not forget about this place and the base that once stood here, the people who impacted them, and others who set up roots years after the base had closed. To preserve and document the impact the families who stayed after they returned is now a project Gabriel Lopez, a veteran himself and advocate, has taken on.
And what their contributions to the community were. And then, we want to capture testimonials, but we want to look at their legacy.
Lopez aims to document and store the testimonials, so when the long-awaited Veterans Museum happens, he can turn over the collected history in hopes the future generation can know the impact the families had and continue to have in our community.
That they're amongst us, and we don't know. We just need to ask, hey, were you here in that time frame, or that old man that is wearing an Air Force hat? Ask him, were you here part of that? And if they say yes, give him a number.
For KGNS News, Alex Cano.
Thanks, Alex. Now, if you know of a family who would like to contribute or share their story of their time at the Laredo Air Base, head over to our website, kgns.tv, for more information.